So today I'm going to be walking you through the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction website, specifically how to access your standard course of study. So what I would highly suggest is that after this video, you click on this link that is on the slideshow and bookmark this page because you are going to be referring to this document quite a bit throughout your lesson plan. So once you click on the link, it takes you directly to the curriculum instruction homepage for NCDPI. On the left, it has your homepage for each subject. And if you scroll down, you see your standards area. And this section will take you directly to your standard course of study. So for this module, we are going to be focusing on world languages. And when it takes you to your standard course of study main page, you see your essential standards. And as you scroll down, it provides you with unpacking documents, crosswalks, and graphic organizers, which are all very good resources to use while you are planning your lessons and making sure that they are aligning with these essential standards. So now we're going to click on the PDF to view our standards. And once it pops up, it's going to give you a breakdown of the essential standards, of their meaning and how to better understand them. And each essential standard packet goes from K-12, or for world languages, specifically different levels, beginning at a novice level. And it goes through and shows you your learning progressions. So we're going to keep scrolling until we get to our actual standards, which is page 15. So once we're on page 15, it shows you different notes, so how to better understand the standards. And for each subject, your standards packet is going to be outlined the same way. You have your strand, which is like a cluster for Common Core. You have your actual standard abbreviation, your essential standard, and then your clarifying objectives, which breaks it down further into exactly what do they need to know to meet this standard. And you are going to use these clarifying objectives to create your own learning objectives and to make sure that the activities and assessments that you are creating while you're lesson planning are being aligned to these specific standards. So you are going to want to make sure that you always have this document close by and pulled up as you are planning your lessons. This is an excellent resource to make sure that you're teaching the standard course of study, specifically making sure that your students are understanding and mastering these clarifying objectives. And then before we go and end this video, I do want to point out that within your standards packet, it does go from K-12. So it starts with your lowest level, and then as you scroll through, it goes through your higher levels, but your strands stay the same. And in some subjects, the essential standard will stay the same. However, the clarifying objectives will change because they would have been expected to meet those objectives in the previous year. So once again, make sure that you bookmark this link. And while you're lesson planning, you need to make sure that you always have your standard course of study close by so you can make sure that your objectives and your lessons are closely aligned with your standard course of study.